had to put it to sunset for qualifying. Yeah. Yeah, it was tragic. Rajah Caruth got wrecked earlier. Kind of actually sad. 57 to go. I didn't even realize they raced this Martinsville race. I thought they only did one, but whatever. I don't get why I don't get why they start the races so early. Yeah.
3 races remain here in Formula Allegiant. We are live here from Circuit of the Americas here for the United States Grand Prix. We got 9 drivers here tonight. Really good turnout. We might have 10 with if Getty Elimini can get in the session. But yeah, we got
Oh,
9 drivers tonight. Yeah, there he is. But
yeah.
yeah, we welcome you live from Circuit of the Americas. I'm joined by Maddox Beard in the booth. You might have heard him a little bit as I was talking, but yeah, Max Beard is in the booth with me. So welcome, Max Beard, once again.
Yep, it's gonna be a fun race today in Coda. So, yep.
Yep. We had broadcast issues last week in Saudi Arabia. The broadcast, fingers crossed, should be good tonight. Yeah, should be all good tonight. As you guys see, there is Elijah Wheeler in the Haas, and that American livery with the Haas. Obviously, Coda was the last F1 race as time of streaming this. So, yeah, Haas has that special livery. I think F1 2025 added to the game, and it's pretty fitting for this race.
Yeah, it's perfect. Worked perfectly. That's a really nice team. Also, that's probably their best like specialist team in my opinion. Haas, but but yeah, have a 15-point gap between the top 2 in the championship after Royce Crown got a win in the crazy Saudi Arabia race that unfortunately people really couldn't see on stream. But yeah, we're here in Coda as we start 3 races ago. This is the first of 2 U.S. races in Formula Legion. We have the Las Vegas Grand Prix next weekend, which is that one's gonna be pretty fun, and then we have Brazil to end the season. But yeah, we're getting to the point where, I mean, at this point, you kind of start to wonder if Dylan Fake has a bad finish. Maybe Royce Crown can lock up the championship. Definitely not this race, I don't think. But Royce Crown, definitely, if he can win today, it'll definitely really help him in the championship. As Jack Ward is, Jack Ward is 3rd in points with 218. He's going to really have to hope for a bad result from Royce Crown. It's looking less likely for Jack Ward, but you never know what could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Jack Ward, we're watching him right now making his way through the S's. It's such a fast S's here, inspired by Maggots and Beckett's in Silverstone. A lot of this track is actually inspired by real F1, or I don't know why I said real, but other F1 tracks, like the S's, and also I'm not sure what turns they are, but they're out of the stadium section. That's also inspired by Istanbul. Those are corners from that track. You know, probably hear me call that corner Istanbul because it's kind of just a cool name for it. But yeah, as Jack Ward makes his way into, this is the stadium section right here. As he makes his way through here, the technical spot on the track where a lot of lap time can be found or lost, as the Haas of Elijah Wheeler is the first car over the line since a 133.2. As yeah, there's Jack Ward making his way through Istanbul as as he heads up into the penultimate corner.
Here comes the Red Bull Jack Ward in the championship fight. He's going to need a good start to the weekend in Coda. Up to the line for Jack Ward. It will be a 133.1. That was a really good lap from Elijah Wheeler, actually. Jack Ward is that was a good lap from Jack Ward. It's a really good lap from Elijah Wheeler, but yeah, as here comes Landon Barron now. He goes 133.8.
Yeah. So 133.1's the time to beat as of now. There's still
here's Ardell Moore now in his 2nd race in Formula Allegiant. What am I saying? He wrecked at Saudi's Royce Crown. What a lap!
Yeah.
Oh, a slide from Moore now, but this is gonna be a good lap for him.
32.4 for the Ferrari of Arnaud Mordenhau. He goes top of the board in the Ferrari. Good lap from him. So if it goes to 137.1, I think he had an issue on his lap. Next car of the line, Dylan Fake, 132.0. Good lap from Dylan Fake, as per usual. As we have who's going to be next. It looks like it's going to be Ryan Ocon. Yeah, Ryan Ocon. Oh, runs way wide.
NASCAR style there.
Yeah, that was a rough final corner. It's going to be 33.9, not a great lap for Ryan Ocon. This is Gadiel Elimini. He heads through the final corner in the Sauber. Hasn't really raced in a little bit, but here he comes up to the line. He goes P5 with a 33.2.
Here's Billy Krager, who was in the McLaren. He made a late season swap, and we figured the owners figured why not just let him race the McLaren. He had complaints with the Alpine, so might as well, with 3 races that are left in this league, might as well let him race in the McLaren. And here he comes, up to the line. Good final corner, but it won't be a great lap.
Yeah, 134.4. So yeah, he goes 9th in the McLaren, still trying to get to grips with that new car. Yeah, according to the drivers, even though it's equal performance in this league, they say that the handling changes from car to car, and I think that's why Billy Krager switched. And from my experience, I don't really think they do, but they might. I don't know. I probably haven't just played it enough if that's the case. But yeah, we have 11 minutes left here in qualifying. It's the Red Bull top of the board, Dylan Fake top of the board. They have the Ferrari of Arnaud Mordenhau and Royce Crown in third, the championship leader.
Yeah, if I'm Jack Ward, I'm a little bit concerned. I know it's the first run, but yeah, he's pretty far off his teammate, pretty far off Royce Crown. But it's early on. It's their first run. They're gonna get 3 runs most likely, so it's still early. But yeah, sun is setting in Coda. It's like almost like nighttime, but that's not a thing at Coda. But yeah, Elijah Wheeler is gonna start his lap soon in about a minute or so. Elijah Wheeler doesn't seem too bad. He's struggled in Formula Allegiant for the most part, but he doesn't look too bad this weekend.
Yeah, that Haas does seem pretty good. Royce Crown making his way through the stadium section. Oh, a little slide there in the Williams. He's currently at a 132.5. Top of the board is a 132.0 right now as Royce Crown heads through Istanbul. Ooh. Seems like a nice and tidy lap for Royce Crown as of what I watched. Here comes Royce Crown. Oh, it's through the penultimate corner, kind of wide, but we have standard track limits on, so it doesn't really matter. You're not going to get lap time to lead. As Royce Crown goes with a 132.1, he goes second, so good lap from Royce Crown, only a 10th off of Dylan Fake, but Dylan Fake just went out on track, so we'll see if he can improve.
Yeah, Royce Crown, he can't finish. If Dylan Fake, let's just say, wins the rest of the races, Royce Crown's he has to. If Dylan Fake wins the rest of the races, I believe he's going to be champion, even if Royce Crown finishes second. Royce Crown's probably got to win at least one of these final races. He's mowing the grass, but yeah, really equal to the top 2. I think Jack Ward can maybe get up there as well, but yeah, as everyone heads out for their second run here in the Circuit of the Americas, I believe. Was this the last race of season 1?
It was Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas was not planned to be the final race of season 1, but we cut it short. And yeah, Sam Lewis was obviously crowned the champion a while before that. But yeah, he was crowned champion in Vegas, I think. I forgot. But yeah, Billy Krager also just finished his lap. He's at 33.5. He did improve. But yeah, that's where Sam Lewis did his burnouts and his championship celebrations, all that stuff. Yeah, Vegas was the final race of the season last season. We're heading to Vegas next race, but not the final race this season because we're not going to have Brazil as the final race. We've already talked about that a little bit though earlier in the broadcast. But Yeah, as Dylan Fake heading through turn 1, he makes his way up into the S's. We'll see what Dylan Fake can do.
Jack Ward in the second sector of his lap. He's up by about 3:10 through sector 1. We'll see what it will be out of sector 2. He's going to need to find about a second. Still in Jack Ward just there. Looks pretty good. And Jack Ward he's up by 5:10. So this will, I don't know if it even put him up a spot, but it will definitely get him close. He's going to need to nail sector 3 to try to get up there with the top 3. Oh, got really close there. Seems pretty tight. It seems like a lot of people are fighting their cars here in Coda. It doesn't seem like cars are that stable. But here comes Jack Ward through here.
Oh, really flicked the wheel.
Yeah.
Really wide, yeah.
He comes to the final corner. Jack Ward, what will it be for the Red Bull driver? It looks like a good lap. It's going to put him up to 3rd.
Yep, a 1:32.4 for Jack Ward. A pretty good lap there. Now you see the championship contenders, 3 championship contenders, 1, 2, and 3 right now at the top of the board. Here's oh wow, Odell Moore now out of nowhere steals provisional pole. He's at a 1:31.9 with 7 minutes left in qualifying. We'll see what Dylan Fake can do though as he makes his way through Istanbul. Yeah, he backed out, yeah.
I saw Moreno's lap right at the end of his lap, and yeah, he got into the 1:31. Here comes Dylan Fake, 6.5 minutes left. I don't know if anyone else is really improving. Oh, yeah. Ryan Ocon is, but not really
Ryan
up a few
Ocon.
positions.
See, yeah, he's is 3/10 in the green. That would put him up actually a decent amount. That would put him up, I believe, maybe to 7th if he can keep this lap up. As here comes Ryan Ocon as he heads through the penultimate corner, over the curb, runs wide, NASCAR style, heading through the final corner. Oh, as here he comes up to the line. He goes up to 7th with a 1:33.3, so not terrible for the Mercedes.
Watch out for Daniel Alemany's on a good lap here. I don't know if it'll put him up any positions, but it could definitely get him up there in the top 4. Alemany, he doesn't race very often. Oh my god.
Oh, really wide.
Oh.
Goes to the pits. I'm not sure. Yeah, he goes into the pit lane. So Gaddy Alemany into the pits. He is currently 5th on the board. But yeah, what I was going to say about Ryan Ocon is he cuts the grass. But yeah, Ryan Ocon, he was very competitive last time out in Saudi Arabia. He was actually pretty quick and had a chance to win and spoil the championship a little bit, but wasn't quite enough for Ryan Ocon. But yeah, it's Dylan Fake. Let's see. We can see what he's doing here. I don't know if this is going to be a push lap for Dylan Fake. No, it's not going to be a push lap. He heads into the pits. Yeah, I don't know if Royce Crown might be.
He's up by about 10, just under a 10th. Royce Crown. This is interesting for Royce Crown. I don't know if he should bail on this or not. I think he might need to, but unless it's really good. But yeah, he's gonna get a little bit of slipstream from Billy Frager.
This could be big. This could be big as long as he doesn't get dirty air later in the lap during the stadium section. We'll see. Yeah, Billy Frager pulls off. He goes into the grass. He gave Royce Crown really good slipstream though. As he is improving by a 10th. That would put him up to 2nd. It could be close, maybe to get to a provisional pole position. As here he comes, sliding. Oh, that might lose him a lot of time, but we'll see. What can Royce Crown do through Istanbul? As here he comes, heading into the penultimate corner. I don't know if this is going to be a good lap for Royce Crown. Yeah, he's going to bail on it. So I think that slide out of the stadium section is what kind of killed him there.
Yeah, it's tough for Royce Crown. Yeah, it didn't seem like the greatest lap. Doesn't seem like anyone else is on a lap right now, but yeah. Final run coming in Coda. This is going to be huge. These qualifying, I think, is going to be pretty big for this track with the dirty air, but yep, as Jack Ward heads out, Ardell Mania a little bit early, but Ardell Moore now, I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but he can really play spoiler, and I think if we did another season, next season, he could maybe have a shot at some few wins, but obviously we're not, but he looks really fast. As Yep, 3 minutes left in qualifying here in Coda, as many people are warming up their tires, going slow. But yeah.
Yeah, the one person that might be on a lap is Billy Kreger. He's heading down the back stretch right now. He's currently 10th and last on the board right now, but he has the opportunity to improve and get a few spots. If he can just find like a 10th or two, he could get up a few spots. We'll see though. He is improving 8/10ths in the green.
Oh
This is
God.
a really good lap for Billy Kreger, but can he keep this up as he heads through the stadium section? What can the McLaren do? Again,
Ooh, that looked tidy.
Yeah.
That looked really tidy. This is going to put him up into the top 5 if he just can get through these final corners good, but it's easier said than done. He gets through them good, really good.
Yeah, said it multiple times before. McLaren has just not seen much success in front of the Allegiant, but will that change? He goes up to 5th. Good qualifying lap for Billy Kreger, but that's probably going to be it for Billy Kreger. So, yeah, but I don't think he's really going to get passed by Getty Elimini, but I mean maybe anyone behind him. I don't know though. It'll be interesting to see. But that's a good lap for Billy Kreger, who was in the mix for second last season at this track. He's looking to do the same here tonight. Maybe even go for a win. But yeah, here's Dylan Thake, who's trying to steal pole position from Ardell Moore now. He heads through entering the S's as here comes the Red Bull.
Watch out for Jack Ward. Jack Ward, he's on his lap, and he got some slipstream down the backstretch. Let's see, though, he wasn't improving in Sector 1. Sector 2, he is improving.
Barely.
Really tight. I just don't think he's gonna have to pull an absolutely insane final sector.
Can he do it as he heads through Istanbul? Here he comes, Jack Ward. Can he maybe put himself in the contention for pole position? He's gonna have to have a mighty final sector though. He runs really wide, as we've seen multiple drivers do. As Jack Ward heads up to the line, what will it be for Jack Ward? It isn't improvement. What a final sector for Jack Ward! He goes up to the top of the board, but will it be enough?
Dylan Thake is up by almost 5/10 on his lap. This is an absolute steamer. This should easily get pole unless he screws up his final sector.
Yes, here he comes, heading through Istanbul. This is a good lap for Dylan Thake. Will he steal pole position from his teammate? Here comes Dylan Thake, heading up through the final corner. What a lap this could be for Dylan Thake. He slides out the final corner, but it's still a great lap. 1:31.2 for Dylan Thake. Now Ardell Moore he is improving, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. But he has 2 sectors to improve his lap here as he heads through the hairpin. Also, want to watch Royce Crown. Also, we'll keep an eye on him, but it's going to be Ardell Moore now that we're going to keep an eye on for right now as he heads through here. He was on provisional pole earlier. Can he steal pole position here? But he's going to have an insane lap to get pole position. Not enough right now.
Yeah, Ardell Moore now. I don't think he's gonna have enough. Royce Crown is also up by I think about 5/10 when I checked. Moore now in the Ferrari, looking to bring some success to Ferrari and Formula Allegiant. Mayberra now up to P6, I believe. Daddy Alamani, I don't even know what's happening in the back, but here comes Moore now.
Yeah, here he comes, heading up through the final corner. Could he maybe at least get to second here? Here he comes through the final corner. He can get to second, 1:31.6. He goes ahead of Jack Ward. Now we watch Royce Crown. Ryan Ocon goes up to 5th, 1:32.2. Pretty good lap for him. But yeah, Royce Crown. I don't think this is going to be enough to get him up any places, but we'll see. We saw Jack Ward have a mighty final sector. We'll see if Royce Crown can do the same. As here he comes, heading up through the final corner, pushes it to the limit through that final corner. Doesn't run too wide though. As, the Williams up to the line, your championship leader runs wide. Not going to be a good lap. It's still 1:31.9. He gets to the 31s, but, yeah, not going to be enough to get pole position. As, Dylan Thake on pole position for the United States Grand Prix.
What a lap. That was absolutely insane. Yeah, he probably knew, honestly, he was going to get that lap, I have a feeling. But,
yeah. Yep, there is your results on your screen. Dylan Fake on pole position as Ardell Moore now 4 tenths behind him. Then Jack Ward, who's third in the championship. Royce Crown, your championship leader, in 4th. And then Ryan Ocon, Billy Kreger, Atlanta Baranow, Gaddy Eleni, Elijah Wheeler, and Jonathan Ibbett.
Yep. Not great qualifying for Royce Crown. I think he didn't make it up in the race. But if it finished like this, then it'd be really tight in the championship.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see if we get any championship drama here in COTA. We'll see. I have a feeling we're gonna get it in one of these races at least, whether it's this race, Vegas, or Brazil. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
These last few races are all pretty much polar opposites of each other. I mean, you go to a lawn, very wide track here in COTA, then you go to street course in Vegas. The lawn just straight away in Formula One, the fastest track maybe in Formula One. I don't know if I'm right about that, but it feels like it. And then you go to Brazil, which really short track, a lot of elevation changes, a lot of tight corners, I feel like. But yeah. Yeah, the season, obviously, if this was season 1, we'd only be we'd still have, I think, 8 races left, I think, maybe 7 races left, so obviously the season got shortened, but here we go.
Yep, here we go. We got 3 weeks left here as formation lap. It gets underway as, Dylan Fake looking to catch up to Royce Crown in the World Championship. And as if his finish is like this, like you said, it could get very close. But yeah, Ardell Moore now. Oh my goodness, big slide there. Does not want to wreck on the formation lap. I guess it doesn't really matter because you can't get damaged on the formation lap or anything, but still. But
that's one way to warm up the tires.
Yeah. Ardell Moore now trying to do kind of what Ryan Ocon did and try to spoil his championship. He's so far doing really good this weekend. Ferrari, I don't know if Ferrari's ever won a Formula Allegiant race, so he's looking to have the Italian team get maybe one last win, maybe multiple wins in Formula Allegiant. We'll see, but we'll see what Ardell Moore now can do. He definitely has some pace in that Ferrari. Then you have Jack Ward, who's trying to also catch up to Royce Crown in the championship. He has a much harder task to do though than Dylan Fake because he's further behind Dylan Fake, and that means he's just further behind Royce Crown than Dylan Fake is. So the Royce County Championship leader, and Ryan Ocon, who's 5th, who was really good at Saudi Arabia. He's trying to do the same here tonight in COTA.
Yeah. Red Bull, I think they're probably nearing 20 wins in Formula Allegiant. I think they're at 17 or 18, but a good 3/4, 2/3 of those are from Sam Lewis. But Red Bull is complete dominance in Formula Allegiant, but they're looking to get another championship, 2 straight championships, and there's only 2 championships in Formula Allegiant. But it will be a tough task with Royce Crown as they line up on the grid.
Yep, here we go. They line up on the grid. Turn 1 could get hectic. Watch out for that because it's a hairpin. It gets really wide, but it tightens up on exit. That could catch the people off guard, like Piastri and Norris at the sprint start in real life. But here we go. Here we go. Everyone lines up on the grid. 3 races reign in Formula Allegiant. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. We're underway in the United States. Here we go. Good jump from Ardell Moore now. He spins the tires. Now here comes Royce Crown down the inside. 4 wide into turn 1. This could get hectic. Wing bodywork flying off. Royce Crown goes from 4th to 1st in the first corner as they all fight for positions heading through the S's side by side. The Ferrari and the Red Bull. This could get contact made as Ardell Moore now falls all the way down the order. He spins around in the S's, just side by side does not work in the S's. Such a chaotic start as as I predicted, as Jack Ward up to second, Gaddy Elmany somehow up to third, but here comes Dylan Fake down the inside into the second hairpin. As here we go side by side, but the Sauber gets to drive off. Jonathan Hibbett up to fifth. He might get to the outside of the Red Bull. As here we go side by side here with Gaddy Elmany and Dylan Fake. Dylan Fake gets the spot, is heading up into the stadium section. What a chaotic start.
Yeah, I think I saw Ryan Ocon get wing damage, and I think I saw a Haas wing in the middle of the hairpin. Not the first.
Oh, the Saubers collide! They're off the road! Oh no! The Saubers off the road. They keep it going, but yeah, they just they touched wheels and off they went, and yeah, more chaos on the opening lap in Circuit of the Americas.
That's a really weird incident. I flipped that. I don't even know what happened, but I was just about to say the Saubers always feel like they do good when both the drivers are racing, but not sure what happened right there.
Billy Kreger into the pit lane. Yeah, Billy Kreger into the pit.
Damage for Billy Kreger in his debut with McLaren, but the top three all championship contenders. But I don't know, not good for Dylan Tate at all. He can't have stuff like that happen. And yeah, his order's changing. Ardell Moore now up to 7th, maybe. He goes around the outside of Daniel Sweeney. He tried that on lap 1 on Dylan Tate. That didn't end well. And
this could get tight. Oh my goodness, we had a little bit of contact there. But yeah, that was very tight at the end of the S's there. Oh! It's a 4-car battle right here. Ryan Ocon has some wing damage, so he's kind of setting duck right now, setting up through into the second hairpin. As yeah, Hibbett's trying to. Oh, that was very close right there. Here comes Jonathan Hibbett on Ryan Ocon. He got a good run off that corner. Now he falls back a little bit. Here comes Ardell Moore now. Here he comes. Will he make a move into the braking zone? No, Jonathan Hibbett makes the move on the Mercedes side by side. Ardell Moore now watching this right in front of him as Ryan Ocon, good defense, but how long will he be able to hang on for? Wing part. Who is that for though? I'm not sure. I think that damage was on Gaddy Elmany. So yeah, that's unfortunate for him. But yeah, Jonathan Hibbett's trying to find a way around this Mercedes. He's just a sitting duck right now. As yeah, he's got to get around him because Ardell Moore now is also right there. Here he comes to the inside into the final corner. Can't get the move done though. He had a look as here comes Gaddy Elmany. Such aggressive racing here in Coda's so far on lap 3. Here we go, heading up into the first corner. Will there be any moves? No moves. Maybe. Here comes Gaddy Elmany to the inside. Oh, couldn't get there, but yeah. As this is getting very interesting between these four, and this is 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th we're watching, or 7th, or 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, off track goes.
Oh, what a move! But he just.
They made contact.
Yeah, they made contact.
Jonathan Hibbett looking for something to go his way this season. He's having a decent race. But we've seen so much aggressive racing back here. And here comes Ryan Ocon. Sails past him into the hairpin. Can he make the pass?
Will there be a crossover? Here comes Ardell Moore now. Oh, he tried to prevent that crossover. But yes, that was a good crossover from the Sauber. But who got the DRS? It's Ryan Ocon. So Ryan Ocon should get around him. Here comes Ardell Moore now also. Ardell Moore now to the inside of Hibbett as he gets around him. Oh goodness, that was a big send from Gaddy Elmany. He gets up to 7th. A little bit of contact, a little bit of RG, but still worked out pretty well for him. He does have wing damage, just trying to make it work. This is super aggressive here between these four.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ardell Moore now is thinking. He's gonna fall down tonight, but it's Royce Crown up by almost 2 seconds. At the front of the field, really calm up here, but back here they are just not giving an inch, as they don't seem to really be much faster than each other, so they're just all sitting in one pack. Here comes Gaddy Elmany on Ryan Ocon, as also Elijah Wheeler up to 4th almost that time, and here comes Elmany. And can he get the pass? Oh my gosh, Moore now sends Hibbett a little bit wide, side by side through here. Oh, and what a pass from Elmany. He's up to 6th here in Coda.
Yep, good pass to Gatti Elmany. He also, I believe, he had a pretty good run last season here on F124, and yeah, he seems pretty quick, even on the wing damage. So, oh, contact!
Whoa.
Contact between the Ferrari and the Mercedes. As here we go, will there be a move into the hairpin? That Ferrari's getting very racy. He knows he's faster than all these guys, but he just can't get the pass done. As here we go, he's just getting pretty impatient, trying to get around these guys, these two in front of him. As yeah, here comes the Ferrari. He's gonna have a run, gaining down the backstretch here in Coda. When will he make the move? Is heading up into the braking zone. Oh, the Mercedes runs to the back of the Sauber. It's contact. Jeez. As now you're, he just gets the place back. Artem more now to the inside of the Sauber. Yeah, it's more, it was that damage. I don't know, there's something flying off. That was sent from Gatti Elmany, but he gets, they touch, but yeah, Artem more now up to 6. A little bit controversial, but yeah, he gets up to 6.
Yeah, these guys really need to chill out here. I'm not sure what the big deal is. They're all gonna end up with wing damage soon if they continue like this. Is off.
Goodness.
And he will come into the pits. I think he has damage.
He has, it's even more damage than he had. So yeah, he's just gonna come into the pits. Unfortunate for him. He's probably gonna get passed by Billy Kruger also. Just
here comes Jack Ward. Here comes Jack Ward for the lead.
Yeah, Jack Ward, here he is. He has caught up to Royce Crown. Also, Dylan Thake is there. So yeah, this is the battle for the lead here. We've been watching the battle for 6th all race, but yeah, now we watch the battle for the lead here between the Williams and the 2 Red Bulls. As yeah, lap 5 here in Coda. As yeah, the Red Bull is hunting down that Williams. Does a big slide from Dylan Thake. He's got to make sure to not make any mistakes this race, because yeah, the past 2 races he has done that, and it's cost him big time. He also did it at Monza, but he was able to recover. But you're not going to recover most of the time when you make those type of mistakes. So yeah, he's just got to make sure to just keep the car going, and yeah, just keep the car going in one piece.
Yep. Yeah, Royce Crown leads, but the dirty air and Jack Ward's kind of limiting him to what he can do. Yeah, he's got to run lap 5. Still got a little bit on these tires, obviously, for both the hards and the mediums. Here comes Jack Ward into the final corner. Oh, a little bit of a... I think Dylan Thake's faster than Jack Ward right now, but it's hard to make passes here, as yeah, Jack Ward really didn't gain much there in the DRS up into turn 1. Yeah, everyone keeps it clean as the battle in the back has been settled, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, Ryan Ocon got the worst end of that, but yeah, he's 12 seconds past. But yep, Landon Barron now runs solidly in 4th. What a day for Elijah Wheeler, having a career day in 5th. But yep, here comes Jack Ward, gaining a lot, but it just seems like Royce Crown's a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's all day on the 3-second time penalty. I mean, not surprised. They probably were getting a lot of warnings for contact and stuff back there. But yeah, this might be a good shot for Jack Ward. He lost a little bit off the corner though, but we'll see. He's still gonna have DRS. I don't know. It's gonna be a little too far back, I think. And setting up into the braking zone, yeah, not gonna be enough. Heading up into the stadium section. Yeah, it's just tough in that dirty air when the leader obviously has clean air. Yeah, it's really tough for the second car and also the third car to try to make the pass, because dirty air really makes a difference for the second and third cars. It definitely, you'd want to be in that clean air, and that's what Royce Crown is in right now. He has that clean air, and yeah, see, it's just he's able to manage tires a little bit better also in that clean air. So it's just overall just benefits of being in the clean air. Just a lot of benefits.
Yep. As we go on to lap 7. Yep. These 3 all running 1, 2, 3 in the championship, but I just don't know if we're gonna see any passes right now because of how big dirty air is. Yep, into turn 1, no passes will be made, and they're just gonna have to hope for a big mistake from one another to get the pass. And we maybe have a battle. Ariel Moore now has gotten up to Elijah Wheeler already. He's gonna go for the move for 5th. He will get the move done, and he is up to P5. Great move by Moore now. He's a little bit aggressive. Yeah, a little bit too aggressive this race, but that was pretty clean. Now he tries to chase down Landon Barron now, and Billy Craig or Jonathan.
Yeah, Hibbett repairs his front wings. Yeah, Jonathan Hibbett repairs that front wing on that Salvers. Yeah. But yeah, Ardo Mornow still has pace, so don't count him out. But yeah, if we get like a safety car, he could definitely be in it. I think without a safety car, he's not gonna have a shot because those top three have just broken away. They've just checked out. They're almost 10 seconds in front of Landon Bear now, which is insane. So yeah, if Ardo Mornow is gonna try to catch them, he's gonna have a lot of work to do, and I don't really see it happening. But you never know. As here comes the Haas, maybe to the inside of the Ferrari. Here it comes down the inside. Oh, it cuts the corner a little bit there. But yeah, here we go, side by side the stadium section. Contact between the two. Oh, they're getting argy-bargy, as we've seen all race between the midfield. As here we go through here. The double left-hander is hitting up into Istanbul. Now, Ardo Mornow is going to have the before the line. That part of the track really promotes great racing if he can get side by side. And yeah, Ardo Mornow keeps the position, but he might be under attack in a turn one. We're going to have to watch that. So here we go. Yeah, Elijah Wheeler right on that rear gearbox. Yeah, I think Ardo Mornow might be in trouble here because here comes the Haas Elijah Wheeler. Really make the move into turn one. It's super wide on that entry in turn one. Can't make the move though, as yeah, Ardo Mornow stays in fifth, trying to catch Landon Veronal, which he is doing right now.
Yeah, that was absolutely. I was watching off topic, but I was watching the truck finish, NASCAR truck finish. That was absolutely insane battle for the final couple of spots. Oh, Elijah Wheeler goes off, but. Yeah, the top three is pretty much like how they are. Oh my gosh, how they've been for most of the race. But we might see a move from Dylan Thade. Here we go. He's got the ERS, and he flies by Jack Ward up to second into this corner. That is big for Dylan Thade. He needs to now get to the lead, which is gonna be more tough.
Yep, a good move from Dylan Thake. Only saw like half of it because I had to switch over. But yeah, Dylan Thake gets up to second. I wonder if those tires are going away on Jack Ward. We can check the tires here. We can see what everyone started on. Yeah, Dylan Thake started on the hard, so he might actually. It's looking good for Dylan Thake because he's now going to have the speed on the longer run, which we are getting into right now. As yeah, we're getting up into that point. But yeah,
Ardo Mornow up to fourth. He is flying, but it's just this might be where he finishes because it's such a big gap. And Veronal, yeah. Ardo Mornow is definitely really fast. He's just got involved in that lap one incident. But, yeah. I was going to say Dylan Thake just can't seem to quite get to the rear of Race Conscious that dirty air. He might have to charge up the ERS and go for it at some point. He might want to pass Royce Crown before they pit. But, yep, here we go. Good corner for Dylan Thake. He just really slides off the corner. I noticed that Saudi Arabia too, as Almani into the pits. But yeah, everything's starting to get pretty spread out as here comes Jonathan Hibbett on Ryan Ocon. Oh, he takes Dave's place away. Good move there from Hibbett.
Might have another battle going on here at the back of the field, so this will be interesting to watch. Yeah, here we go, heading up through here. Maybe not, because yeah, Jonathan Hibbett kind of running away from Ryan Ocon. He had a great move heading up into the S's. Now he's starting to pull away a little bit from Ryan Ocon, but Ryan Ocon's going to have that DRS to help him out. And then also Gary Elmany lurking behind these two. This is the battle for P8 is watching the battle for the lead. Yeah, Dylan Thake is right there on the Williams. Could he make a move heading up into turn one? How aggressive will he be on lap 10 here in Coda? Not going to make the move. That was like the final lap, though. He probably would have sent it there because there's a lot of room you can use to send it in that braking zone. It's also Jack Ward into the pits. He puts on the hard, so I was a little late on that. Same with Landon Burnout. He's into the pits. Yeah, first, I think scheduled pit stops, maybe not scheduled pit stops, but first, yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, it's first not scheduled, I can't talk. All right. First pit stops for the top 5 as, Jack Ward into the pits as he comes out in 5th, but he might get a good undercut on 1st and 2nd. Here comes Dylan Thake.
Oh.
Here we go.
He might have enough of a run. I don't think he will, though. He might have to send it. Here we
go.
go.
Will he make the send? No, he's just going to wait. He's going to wait another lap, and yeah, he'll see how close he is next lap. Just wasn't quite close enough that time around. He's just trying to get close enough to make the move. He could always send it in the braking zones here, too, but it's just not going to get too aggressive here on lap 10. Just going to wrap up that aggression later on in the race, but no need to risk getting wing damage on lap 10 here in Coda.
Yeah, fortunately, a lot of dirty airs involved with F1 nowadays, and I feel like almost every motorsport, at least that's gone to a new car or a new type of car. So yeah, it's only going to be really 2 overtaking opportunities for Dylan Thake. Yeah, off the final corner, dirty air is huge, so he's not going to get that. So you might have to wait till the other hairpin, and his yellow flag is out. Off goes Daddy Almani. I think there might have been contact with a 10-second penalty. Something must have happened.
Yeah, we missed it on the broadcast, but yeah, Daddy Almani goes around, and yeah, he falls. I don't think he lost any spots, but he definitely lost a lot of time as, the Haas into the pits. That is Elijah Wheeler in the pits. He's going to come out, looks like, in 7th, maybe 8th. It could get close. Looking like it's going to be 7th. He's going to come out 7th just behind Landon Bear now, so yep, he's going to look to try to catch up to Landon Bear now. Billy Kreger is in 5th, but he pit on lap 1, so he's going to have to make this 2-stop race. I don't know if anyone else will make it a 2-stop or not, but yeah, I was looking at the battle for the lead. Oh, that got really close into the end of there. Kind of missed what happened in the braking zone, but Dylan Thake is right there. He's trying to find a way around that Williams. They're going a lot longer than what Jack Ward did, but I think Jack Ward might take the lead because that undercut is probably going to be pretty powerful. Because, yeah, he's about, if you do the math, he's about maybe 20 seconds behind, about like maybe 19 seconds behind. So, yeah, it'll be a bit close at the end of pit cycles. But, yeah, Royce Crown and Dylan Thake stay out once again. Oh! Big slide there from Dylan Thake. Does not want to repeat what happened last time out in Saudi Arabia. He has a head up through turn 1, keeps it going in the right direction as he had a big slide there. Just looks like just all his steps seem really slidey, and that's probably why he has those moments. Like we saw in Saudi Arabia and Qatar, but yeah, he's right there on that Williams. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him maybe make a move this lap because those mediums are going to start to go away on a Royce Crown.
Yeah, I don't know. Dylan Thake, that's probably been a big reason why he's had those mistakes recently. I think his setups have not had the most rear grip. That's causing him to spin or do whatever. But yeah, here he comes. He's got the DRS. He might be able to make it through. Yeah, but he's gonna. Oh, never mind. He doesn't.
Could he? Will he go around the outside? He's gonna try it to the outside. Will he be able to cut underneath him? No, it's not gonna be enough for Dylan Thake that time around. Definitely, yeah, it's definitely quite hard to pass here in Coda. Just that dirty air. It's just enough to where it just gets hard to pass in the DRS zone. So. Dylan Thake might have to get pretty creative with it as, we'll see. Will they come into the pits this time? I don't see Dylan Thake coming in for a few more laps, but Royce Crown may come in. He will. He makes the late move to come into the pits. Yeah, Royce Crown into the pits as, the Red Bull Dylan Thake inherits the lead, but obviously gonna be at risk of that undercut later on in the race, but he will also be on those mediums, which will probably be the better tire at the end of the race.
Yeah, he could probably. I think Dylan Thake maybe could push the hard for maybe 2 or 3 more laps. I don't know how his tires are, so can't really say. As Jack Ward will pass Royce Crown pretty easily.
Yeah.
Jack Ward will have the lead. He'll definitely have the lead when Dylan Thake pits. So yeah, Jack Ward will take the lead of this race once everything cycles out, but I don't know if they'll be able to keep up the pace with those older tires.
Yeah, that really just showed how powerful the undercut can be. Cause yeah, Jack Ward pit quite a bit before Royce Crown did, but yeah, still he's almost 5 seconds ahead of Royce Crown. So yeah, that is a huge margin that Royce Crown's gonna have to make up. As yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if Royce Crown can make that up. He's obviously on a few lap pressure tires though. Then Jack Ward is right off on 3-second time penalty. As yeah, we can watch this battle also in the back. But yeah, I think yeah, Ryan Ocon does have some wing damage too. So yeah, I don't think it's actually much about. I think Adriel Mini just got around Ryan Ocon. But yeah, we'll see when Dylan Fake chooses to pit. He's probably gonna go pretty long though, because you gotta make sure the mediums can last to the end. So he's gonna go pretty long, really slidey though off that final corner. It just makes you wonder that he might have another one of those mistakes. Just he does not want to have that happen. He's going to try to make sure of it. The British driver though leads here in Coda as we head up through here. They are into the S's. Not really any action going on around the track. There is Landon Bernow and Elijah Wheeler, though. They're about a second apart from each other. So, yeah, it's the Williams and the Haas. Landon Bernow, Royce Crown's teammate. And, yeah, the Haas of Elijah Wheeler. Elijah Wheeler didn't get DRS that time, but he is gaining because, yeah, Elijah Wheeler did pit later than Landon Bernow. So, yeah, this will be an interesting battle to watch as pit cycles shake out here. But yeah, as they head up through the S's, Landon Bernow and the Haas of Elijah Wheeler.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of time. Oh no.
Oh, that's not good. 3-second penalty for
that'll
yeah.
stand. I think it does. Yeah, it will. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Haas, but he still might have enough pace to maybe pull away 3 seconds to Landon Bernow, because he does have those fresher tires. As here he comes, looking inside on the Williams now after getting that 3-second time penalty. He wants to try out the pace to try to pull away 3 seconds to Landon Bernow. Here he comes, swings to the inside, heading up into the stadium section. As here we go, side by side in the braking zone. Oh, really pinched it to the outside. As Elijah Wheeler gets up to the 6th position, and Landon Bernow falls down to 7th as they head up through the stadium section. I think just the Haas has a little bit more pace than that Williams on those fresher tires.
Yeah, this is a little bit concerning for Royce Crown. I've been watching. He hasn't gained anything since pitting, really. This Billy Krager pits. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty concerning for Royce Crown. I mean, he hasn't gained much. Jack Ward, obviously, he's going to pass Dylan Fake. Ardell Moore now also hasn't hit yet. He could probably maybe push those tires a little bit, maybe a little bit more. But, yeah, I think I like this call from Dylan Fake. But if I'm going to be honest, I think Ardell Moore now might have maybe one of the maybe the fastest car today. It's just unfortunate that he got caught up at oh my goodness, it's 10 second penalty. I think he might retire the car. I'm not sure where Ryan Ocon, but
we'll see. I don't know.
He might want to at this point. I think he has 23 seconds, and I think he's gonna.
He might retire the car here. Not sure, but we'll find out here soon. But yeah, watching this battle here still for now 5th, because Billy Krager pit. He's actually in 7th though. So yeah, he was I think he was dead last at the end of lap 1 because he had to pit, and now he's gotten up to 7th just because things have worked out for him because of all the carnage in the back. So yeah, good for him, but he's way behind the battle for 5th. Battle between the Saubers. Got Ilmini to the inside of Jonathan Hibbett as he gets up to 8th. Got Ilmini seems pretty fast, but he has that penalty, so he's gonna have to pull away, I believe, 3 seconds on Jonathan Hibbett as they head up through here. But yeah, it's still interesting because yeah, Landon Barrow has been able to hang with this Haas. I think all of them are about similar pace. So yeah, here comes Landon Barrow now, gonna gain in that DRS. Not gonna have enough in the turn one here, heading up the hill. But yeah, he might have a chance later on in the lap though. But I think that Haas still has just a little bit more pace than that Williams. But we'll see because Landon Barrow now is still there.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think Royce Brown is starting to catch Jack Ward. I think the tires are starting to make an advantage for him. If I was Dylan Fake, I actually might want to pit maybe soon because he is just bleeding time at this point, especially this lap, as he's actually still Ryan Ocon is trying to battle Dylan Fake, even though he's ghosted. But yeah.
It won't even matter. I don't think he's giving off 30 years. Oh, goodness. Oh, and around goes Ryan Ocon. Oh, we think he saved it. Good save from him. But yeah, we'll see. What will Dylan Fake do here? Is he going to pit this time? Yes, he will. Into the pits goes Dylan Fake. We'll see where this shakes out. Jack Ward will take the lead by a huge margin over Dylan Fake. But Royce Brown's Jack Ward's biggest concern right now. Dylan Fake's going to have a lot of work to do because, we'll see. Jack Ward just passes him, and he's about like halfway down the pit lane. So this is going to be a huge margin that the Red Bull's going to have to make up. I don't know if this is the right strategy for Dylan Fake because, now he's down the fourth, going to be provisional third after Artem Mornow comes to the pits. He's going really long. Maybe hoping for a safety car to get a cheap pit stop, but I think he's just hoping for a little bit of luck, but it doesn't look like we're going to get a safety car anytime soon. So yeah, we'll see when Artem Mornow comes to the pits. He's probably going to get passed by Jack Ward here soon. As Royce Brown hasn't gained that much. He has gained, but he's gained about a second maybe since the pit stops, but it's been about like 5 laps since they pit, since Royce Brown pit. So it's definitely a little concerning for Royce Brown because he's not exactly gaining all that much on the Red Bull.
Yeah, I think Dylan Fake, he is already gaining. I think Dylan Fake's definitely going to catch both of them. So yeah, I think Dylan Fake is definitely going to get up there. I mean, he just seems really fast. I feel like Dylan Fake is really good trying to catch people in this lead. Like, he's really fast when he has to catch people. I think Monza, I'm thinking of Monza, I'm thinking of can't think of anything right now, but he's still definitely really good. He gained a lot, almost 2-3 tenths just in that corner alone. Dylan Fake, he's going to really need to win this race at this point to really keep his championship hopes alive. If he wins this race and Royce Brown finishes second, I think it would be an 8-point gap in the championship, which cuts it in half basically. So as there goes more now into the pits.
Yeah, I think he might keep fourth here. It'll be close. He will. That's good for Mornow. So he's gonna keep fourth. So yeah, but it's still gonna be. It's not gonna be very close between the Haas and the Williams to the Ferrari. So yeah, Artem Mornow seems pretty set for fourth, which is really good for the Ferrari. But he definitely wanted to go for a win here tonight. But he does still have 2 more races to do so. So yeah, but. Now Royce Brown's starting to gain a little bit on Jack Ward. I think Royce Brown's starting to pick up the pace after seeing that Dylan Fake is gaining a ton on Royce Brown. So, yeah, Dylan Fake is on the hunt to get these two. As 1.8 seconds, and mind you, about like a lap ago, it was like over 3 seconds. So yeah, the Dylan Fake seems very quick on those mediums, and yeah, he's looking good here to maybe get this race win. But we still have a while left, so you never know what can happen here at COTA. Jack Ward getting hunted down by the Williams and his teammates. Dylan Fake. So, oh my goodness, he's already in DRS range to Royce Brown. Here comes Dylan Fake on the hunt to get that Williams. Will they make the move heading up into turn 1? Not going to be a move made. This is yellow flags. It is Ryan Ocon. Ryan Ocon just not having the day he wants. But, yeah, Dylan Fake's going to have to try to get around Royce Crown pretty quickly here because he still has Jack Ward to try to chase down. I think Royce Crown might catch him anyways, but still don't want to take that risk as, yeah, as here we go, Ryan Alcon getting lapped by Jack Ward here as, yeah, he pulls out the way as, yeah. So, yeah, we're on lap 19 here. We got 10 laps to go in Coda. As here comes Dylan Fake with 10 laps to go. He might get the pass done here in the DRS. Gaining, swings to the outside as, yeah, Dylan Fake takes second away from Royce Crown. Now makes it a Red Bull 1-2 at the top, and now we set his eyes on catching Jack Ward.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Test something. Hold up.
Alright, but yeah, now we'll see how fast this gap diminishes between Jack Ward and Dylan Fake. Jack Ward's gonna have to really push here to try to keep his teammate behind. He's on the hard, so yeah, I mean the mediums will probably wear out by the end of the race, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to really matter. I think the hards will be a little bit better at the end of the race, but the mediums are still going to be better like right now. So yeah, it's Elijah Wheeler, another 3-second penalty, and now he has to pull away 6 seconds to try to catch or try to keep the spot to Landon Baranow. And Billy Kreger is there also. He's looking for maybe to get a top 5 here in Coda. As here we go, he is there, the McLaren trying to get a top 5 here. And I don't know when the last time that's happened is, but yeah, McLaren seems pretty good here with Billy Kreger. I think McLaren's finally gotten a pretty good driver here, and that's just what they needed. And yeah, McLaren looking to have a little bit of a shine of glory here tonight. Obviously not going to be a podium or anything, but a top 5 is a step in the right direction for McLaren. As here we go. Yeah, Landon Baranow under attack from Billy Kreger. Billy Kreger to the inside into the braking zone. Only problem is he's gonna now Landon Baranow is gonna have DRS on him, so he might be under attack. Here we go, heading down the long straightaway. Yeah, the Williams gonna. Oh no, the McLaren got the DRS. I thought the Williams had it. Yeah, the McLaren got the DRS. Did it really strategically. I think he was still behind them at the detection zone because I think it's before the corner. So yeah, did that really strategically. I think they're like side by side, and he just let off just enough to get that DRS. And yeah, he is onto a solid 6th and provisional 5th if the Haas can't pull away 6 seconds to that McLaren.
Yeah, I'm back. Yep. So we have 8 to go. 3-car fight. I think it's not gonna be a 3-car fight soon when Dylan Tate, if he gets out of DRS range. I don't know if it's a matter of if, it's just when. Jack Ward's putting up a decent fight, but I think Dylan Tate pulled it off perfectly. I think Jack Ward pit just a little bit early, but yeah, it's gonna work perfectly for Dylan Tate. He's almost out of DRS range. I don't think into the detection, Jack Ward still would get DRS, but it's probably not gonna be much. As yeah, he's out of DRS range now. Royce Crown did not get DRS, I don't believe either. No, he didn't. So this is now just Dylan Tate's race to lose. I mean, if he doesn't make any mistakes, he's probably going to win this race. But these cheers said and done, especially with Dylan Tate. It's a battle for 5th. A huge move by Elijah Wheeler to switch back from Billy Kreger.
Oh, yeah, Billy Kreger, yep. Billy Kreger up into 5th. That didn't even need to rely on that Haas's penalty, because yeah, but here comes the Haas. He tried to have a lick, but the McLaren had the DRS, and yeah, there's no fighting that. So yeah, the McLaren up into 5th and gets up into the top 5. So that's good for Billy Kreger, having another nice and solid run here at Coda. But yeah, watching that, I kind of completely forgot to watch the battle for the lead. So yeah, yeah, I completely missed that. That pass to the lead that Dylan Fake made. But yeah, Dylan Fake has gone out to the lead, and yeah, he's pulling away. But yeah, Royce Crown now is gaining on Jack Ward, as he has been all this run. But yeah, Royce Crown should get around Jack Ward here. That should be the plan for Royce Crown. We'll see. He should get around this lap or next lap because, yeah, he's going to need to try to catch Dylan Thate. Royce Crown was last race's winner. So, yeah, he's trying to get another win here, and that would definitely help him in the World Championship, and that's not what Red Bull would want to see. So, yeah, but yeah, Royce Crown is gaining. He is in that DRS. Is it enough though into the braking zone? They're both running low on ERS. I think all the top three are. Here comes Royce Crown looking to the outside. Can't get there. Could he maybe make a move in the stadium section though? He tries to cut underneath. Couldn't get there. But could he make a move into the stadium section? He's gonna try to probably get pretty aggressive here on that Red Bull. He doesn't make the move here, he's going to wait. So, yeah, he's probably going to wait for that front stretch. But the problem is that time is going to increase and increase all up through here because Jack Ward's on those older tires. So, yeah, Jack Ward definitely kind of a sitting duck right now for this top three. Is, yeah, here we go for the final corner. Royce Crown has that DRS right on the rear gearbox. This is a good opportunity for the Williams. Really close, right on that gearbox. As here we go, gaining into turn one up the hill. He makes the move, and yeah, we'll see. Can he make it stick? Heading up through the hairpin. Yes, he can. It looks like maybe not. As yeah, he got the move done. He completes the pass, and up to second goes Royce Crown.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if Jack Ward's tires are going to last the rest of the race. We're already at 13 laps. It's going to be about 18 or 19 at the end of the race. Another penalty there. Trying to on, but I don't know. It's definitely going to be over for Jack Ward. I wouldn't be shocked if Ardell Moore now catches. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be shocked if Ardell Moore now catches Jack Ward also, because he is also gaining. But yeah, I think that is pretty much going to be the finishing results here. Dylan Thate is going to be able to win this race pretty easily if he just doesn't make any mistakes. But I think Dylan Thate is good right now, and he's going to bring the championship battle even closer into Las Vegas, which Las Vegas, off track with Jack Ward a little bit, but yeah, Las Vegas is definitely going to be a wild card race. I think anyone can win there, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, Ardell Moore now gaining a little bit in about 3/10 so far this lap. We'll see what he can get with Jack Ward, but yeah, Dylan Thate will round the final corner and start 5 laps to go in the U.S. Grand Prix.
Yeah, I mean, say this would be like if this is a full race, I think Ardell Moore now would maybe be in the question to win this race, but he's just gonna run out of time. He's very quick though in that Ferrari. He's just been kind of chipping away at the leaders, and this has been a great recovery drive for the Ferrari. And just if we get a safety car, which isn't probably gonna happen, but if we were to see a safety car, also Billy Kruger, he's into the pits. I think he had to make one last pit stop, and yeah, he's going to lose the top 5, so that is unfortunate. I thought he had that top 5, but he has to make one last pit stop here at the end of the race. He will still keep P7 though, so still not a bad drive for the McLaren. But yeah, Royce Crown just kind of losing time on the Red Bull. That Red Bull is just way too quick here, and yeah. Yeah, like you said, Maddox, it's just, yeah, it's Dylan Thate's just race to lose here tonight.
Yep. Yeah, Harry knock on. I don't know what's going on with him. He's going to get lapped by Ardell Moore now. But, yeah, 5 laps to go. Jack Ward's keeping in distance with Royce Crown. I just don't think it'll be enough. But, yeah, 5 laps to go. It is looking really good for Dylan Thate. Like we said, he's gonna win. If he can win this and Vegas.
Oh, we're now off into the grass. Oh, that was a big moment. Yeah, he's probably not gonna catch Jack Ward now after that. Yeah, Morna, sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, Morna, I think just took a little bit too much track on that entry, and yeah, went and dropped the tire on the entry of Istanbul. But yeah, anyways, you can picture what he's saying.
Yeah, I think. Dylan Thate, if he wins this and Vegas, and Royce Crown gets second, I don't know if my math is 100% right, but I think it'll be a 1-point gap entering Brazil, which would just be absolutely insane. But obviously, it's not confirmed that that's going to happen. But Yeah, I think if Royce Crown can win Vegas, that'll pretty much. I don't know if it'll necessarily lock up his championship, but it really honestly depends on the driver count. If we get a low driver count for Brazil, that's a pretty much gonna lock up his championship. Because even if he has a bad race, he can still get decent points. But if it's a big driver count like this, then you never know at Brazil. But yeah, the championship. I just realized the championship could potentially be decided by how many drivers we get for Brazil, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But more now slides into there. He's struggling with the car. But yeah, literally no battles going on right now. Oh, Ryan comes around again.
Oh, yep. I think we're too late for a safety car or anything though, so that's so much for Otto more now. I'm interested though if he races next race. I'm interested to see how he does in Vegas. He could definitely have a shot there. I'm also interested to see, even though Ryan Ocon is really struggling in this race, I'm also interested to see how he does there because he seems really good at the street courses. But yeah, lap 26 here of 28. We got 3 laps to go here in Coda. As the gap maintaining here between the Williams and the Red Bull, and Jack Ward just kind of losing time on Royce Crown. So Jack Ward not going to be in the question for second. Remember last season we had that crazy battle for second. It's going to be nice and calm this time around here in Coda. But it looks like there's probably not going to be any really battles at the end of this race. Oh, get eliminated! I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him, but if he did run, it's too late for a safety car, unfortunately. So, but here we go. Dylan Fake is up through here. Royce Crown is sort of gaining, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, it's kind of just maintaining. But I'm not sure after the guy eliminated, but it's unfortunate. For the Sauber, it was having actually a pretty decent run. I think it was an 8, so but so here we go, heading up through here. 2.7 seconds the gap. That gap is shrinking a little bit between Royce Crown and Dylan Fake. I think the hards are starting to come in. It's just going to be too late probably for Royce Crown. We start 2 laps to go. He's going to have to gain a huge amount this lap to try to even get in DRS range to Dylan Fake on the final lap. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, but you never know.
Yeah. It will be, let's see here, for Dylan Fake. I'm not 100% sure how many wins that will be. Let's see, that would be, let's see, I think that will be 7 wins for Dylan Fake, 6 regular wins, and then we obviously got that one reverse win at track in Britain. I'm not sure how many wins Royce Crown has, but probably up there as well. But Dylan Fake did what he needed to do today. He executed his strategy really well. We head into these final 2 races. I don't want to say like American stretch of races, but North America, South America stretch of races. But as Dylan Fake will lap Ryan Ocon again for the second time this race here in a few moments. But he will start the final lap here in Coda.
Yeah, Royce Crown has really dropped that gap, but it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. But he gained so much that lap. I think he gained about a second that lap, but it's just not going to be enough. He's going to run out of time. Maybe if he had like 1 or 2 more laps, he might have actually been able to get this win. But yeah, those hards starting to come in. He's managed the tires really good, but it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. He's got to give it his all this final lap here with the gap 1.7 seconds, maybe 1.6 out of the S's. We'll see. He just can't make any mistakes. Dylan Thake can't make any mistakes. I don't think he will. I think Dylan Thake knows he's still probably going to get this race win, but he is. I might be getting some dirty air though off of the Mercedes. I don't know if Ghost Cars give off dirty air, but yeah, 1.6 seconds. But this is the last overtaking spot, and yeah, it's just not going to be enough for Royce Crown as heading out of the hairpin. He's gaining, but it's just not going to be enough as, yeah, Dylan Thake doing what he needs to do to try to get back in this championship fight. Is also, yeah, it's probably sealed. Oh, that was a spin from Ryan Alcon. He spins on the final lap here, but yeah, Dylan Thake got the DRS from the lap car of Ryan Alcon, so it's basically over now. So yeah, it would have been interesting if he didn't get that DRS, but I still think either way, Dylan Thake would have gotten this win as he heads out of Istanbul into the penultimate corner. Dylan Thake gonna win once again after choking in Qatar, choking in Saudi Arabia. He's gonna make up for it here tonight. He wins in the United States. He wins in Circuit of the Americas. He wins the United States Grand Prix as yeah, Royce Crown finishes in second. Jack Ward finishes in third. That's your podium. Arda Moore now finishes in fourth. Good recovery drive for him. Billy Kruger, he's somehow gotten up to fifth. I'm actually not sure how, but he does have a penalty. I'm not sure. I think he's still going to keep fifth, though. As, yeah, Landon Barron also right there on the Haas. He is going to get up to sixth with his penalty, but, yeah, it's right on spins again. But Billy Kruger finishes in fifth. Yeah, McLaren gets the top five. That is big for McLaren. There's no Landon Barron now against the top five because here's the penalties from the McLaren and the Haas. So it's P6 for the McLaren and P7 for the Haas. And then now we have the Sauber of Jonathan Ibbett, who still needs to finish as he heads out of the stadium section heading up into Istanbul.
Yep, that was a tough day for Jonathan Ibbett, but yeah, I think he's just kind of wants this to be over. I shouldn't say lead, but season, I should say. But yep. So yeah, Dylan Thake another double podium for Red Bull, and yeah, going across the line in E.
Yep. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting race in Coda. Definitely not as eventful as last time out in Saudi Arabia, but still was a nice, kind of almost a calm race. But yeah, here's your podium. Alright, you see your awards on your screen. It's Dylan Thake, who's your race winner. The fast lap goes to Dylan Thake also. And then driver of the day goes to the McLaren of Billy Kruger, and then Arda Moore now gets most overtakes. But yeah, there's your results on your screen. But what I was gonna say though, for the podium is, yeah, it was a nice and calm race in between probably two really chaotic races. Vegas, we got Vegas coming up next, but yeah, yeah, we also had a chaotic race in Saudi Arabia, and I think Vegas will have that same kind of thing happen. But yep, yeah, probably not gonna be able to do much interviews. Probably only gonna be able to do like maybe only top three because me and Maddox both have a league race to do, but Maddox doesn't really do interviews anyway. But yeah, Maddox can say like the final things you want here.
Yep. That will head to Vegas next week, which could easily change the championship. Just how chaotic that track is. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and we'll see everybody. I'll see everybody in Las Vegas under the lights.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just say I can only interview top three. So, Yeah, as all right. I'm gonna go ahead and just specify that before we get into the interviews. Just give me a sec here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead into interviews here. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Interview all drivers. No,
If
we
we're
got
gonna
it.
if
We,
we're
we
if
got
we're
it
gonna do that, it
dialed
can only be like one question.
in. That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. Then we'll just do that.
Woohoo.
Um. Okay. We'll just do one question and just try to make it quick too, because yeah, gotta.
That's perfect. Yeah,
It's alright.
I'm the one that takes forever.
Yeah, but all right. Well, we'll go and start with Ryan Huckon here. I'm gonna have to revise my questions here because I always ask the same questions. But yeah, but yeah, Ryan Huckon, you had a kind of a struggle race here tonight. Just wasn't obviously the best race. So yeah, what are your thoughts on your race tonight?
I don't know. I guess the things that happen late happen for a reason. I kind of deserve what I got, I guess. Um, I got damaged lap 1. Later on, we had an incident with Gaddy. I heard Faded and Ardell also did. He broke my front wing. He moved under braking worse than Faded did on me last week. I couldn't even avoid this one. So I'll be the one to admit, since everyone likes to say I don't take accountability for my incidents, I took them out. I straight up took them out. I'm sure I'll get a penalty from the stewards. We'll see what happens there, but I'm getting sick of getting taken advantage of. So what comes around goes around. I said it last week in Saudi. Everyone heard me loud and clear then. I took it in my own hands here. Might make people mad, but you know what? Hopefully the stewards will do something about his incident if they do something about mine. That's all I hope. So thank you very much. Congrats to the top 3. It sucks it ended my race entirely.
Yep. All right.
Thank you for commentating, by the way.
Yeah. No problem. But almost threw me off script again. um, we'll go ahead and move on to Jonathan Bitt. So Jonathan Bitt, you ready?
As always, sir.
So yeah, Jonathan Bitt. Yeah, wasn't really the best race. Is not like terrible. You were kind of just in that fight for like 6th early on in the race. But yeah, you come home in the 8th position. So yeah, just walk me through your race from your perspective.
First off, gotta show all love to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But what I gotta say is just that on lap 1 we were at our peak of P4 today, and just get absolutely put in the gravel by my teammate, and it's uncalled for. I've had for 2 seasons just teammates with absolutely 0 IQ racing with me. So yeah, if next season I can just have luck kind of turn around my way and just not have a complete retard of a teammate, then I think we're smooth sailing. It sucks that we can't give the home fans what they wanted here in Austin, Texas, but you know, what goes around comes around, and he got what he got today, and thanks to Ryan for absolutely taking him out because he needs a reality check.
You're welcome.
Yep. Is all right. Let's go and move on to would be I believe Landon Bear now. So yeah, Landon Bear, now you ready?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, Lamborghini come home in fifth because of penalties. So yeah, you had actually a pretty good performance tonight. Yeah, you come home with a top five for Williams. So yeah, just walk me through your race from your perspective.
Turn one, I go on the outside of Ryan. I get a better restart than him. I think that's what really helped me because if I don't get a good restart there, then I get caught up in an incident that happened early on in that race. For most of that race, I was mainly by myself. I was stuck behind the Haas. He kept cutting corners, as you can tell with his 12-second penalty. He kept on gaining an advantage, and he kept on just absolutely saving his battery, so I could not pass him all race. Luckily, the McLaren pitted towards the end there to try and get fastest lap. That helped me out because I didn't even have a warning this race, surprisingly. Just a good overall. What this team needs to go for the constructors. Got 2 more races to go to try and secure it. So.
Yep. We're gonna move on to it would be Jack Ward's. Jack Ward, you ready? So yeah, so Jack Ward, you had an interesting strategy. You did a really big undercut, and you led a lot of laps, I shouldn't really say a lot, but a good amount of laps. But yeah, the tires weren't there at the end, and yeah, you just kind of fell off. So yeah, just walk me through your race from your perspective, and what was your thought process with the strategy?
Yeah, tires are slowly falling off on the mediums early, so I was like, you know what, let's try something heavy. Then they couldn't work, and from what the other guy said, the hards weren't wearing, so I was like, okay, I'll take that and see if I could beat it. Didn't just didn't have much at the end, trying to hold Crown up for Dylan. And just like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to win drivers, so figured Dylan can, and since I joined Red Bull too late, I can't take any of my Aston Martin points. Yeah, might just cost us the constructors.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go and move on to it would be Royce Crown. So Royce Crown, you ready?
Yep.
So yeah, you were gaining on Dylan Fake at the end. The hard just started to come in for you, but it wasn't quite enough. But you still had a really good performance as per usual here tonight in Coda. So yeah, just walk me through your race from your perspective.
It was a great start. Went from third on the grid to P1 first lap. I don't know what happened behind me. There was a whole bunch of drama and crashes and people getting taken out, but I slipped right up the inside, got the pass on the 2 leaders, and then from there it was just pull out a gap, which I managed to pull until I caught a snap through the S's, and then it was just hold them off with the DRS and burn the battery down the straights. But then the pit stops came, and the tire offset was just too much of a gap for me to come back from after the pit stop into the final stint. But yeah, solid racing from everybody except for the ones who had incidents. Yeah, so, solid race. I'm happy with that. So
Nice one.
All right, we're gonna move on to your race winner, Dylan Fake. So Dylan Fake, you ready?
In that last swimwear, mate.
Yep. So Dylan Fake, you had a really good performance here tonight. Probably the fastest car tonight, and you showed it by winning the race. You had a interesting strategy. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work out at the start, but yeah, it ended up working out for you at the end. So yeah, just what are your thoughts on your race, and do you think you can catch Royce Crown in the World Championship?
I mean, quality was good, obviously. And then start of the race was a bit sketchy because starting on the hards, even with the formation lap, they were about minus 803 degrees. So I dropped back a little bit, and then just sat in third until I pitted. And then fortunately enough, the offset at the start was good enough to sort of get past Crown and Ward, who were both very quick. And thankfully, the race was 29 laps instead of 30, or else I would have been in a lot of trouble. So yeah, quite happy. The gap's 8 points now, and there's 2 races left. So whatever happens, happens. If I do catch him, then hooray. And if I don't, then that's life, I suppose. But it's been a good title fight either way. So whatever happens, happens, and I'll be happy either way.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll do it for interviews. Thank you guys for racing tonight, and apologies for only being able to do one question, but
Vegas.
yeah, but yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for racing, and yeah, I'm gonna do my outro. So yeah, see you guys.
6.
I just realized what he was gonna say. Alright. We're just gonna run the stream. I need to go get to a league race, so yeah. Good race, Dakota. See you guys at Vegas. But yeah, this is Bryce Cross signing off from Coda. And also apologies for the stream difficulties because I just looked and also zoomed in on the corner, so apologies for that. We'll get that fixed for Vegas. But yeah, for now, see you guys at Vegas. Bryce Cross signing off.